Hey, what's happening to you guys? Extreme Person here and welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to give you guys my thoughts and opinion of Shinobi Strikers open beta that took place 2 days ago or yesterday. I'm not too sure when it took place anymore because I have lost complete and utter interest for this game. This game had one job. It had one job. The people behind the marketing team, they had one job, and that is to make this game as enticing as humanly possible so that people will show interest for the game. It done a horrible job at it. How do you even manage to just destroy one of the most known IP in the anime community? Like, people have a high level of expectations when it comes to a Naruto title because it's Naruto, if you get what I mean. And I can't speak right now. For the most part, they've butchered any hype that this game could have gathered simply because they just didn't know what to do with the advertisement of this game. Like, half the time I forget this game exists. Like, this is me ranting. Like, I'm not saying I'm trying to structure this out or anything like that. I'm just want to rant completely. During the open beta, I woke up at 9 AM to try out the game. Can you tell me, can someone please try to make some sense out of this? How do you start an open beta in maintenance? Like, how do you do that? Like, how do you actually, like, I'm thinking about it and I'm laughing, but how do you actually start an open beta in maintenance? And once the open beta started, a majority of people could not access the beta. Now, I've seen some people show gameplay footage of the new Sand Village map, and that looks pretty dope, which makes me even more salty that I couldn't even play it. But a good fraction of people were able to play it, while the majority could not access the beta whatsoever. Most couldn't probably even create their characters. I was fortunate enough to be able to create my character, be able to try out some of the new jutsus. Like, I was able to try out the Sharingan, and the Sage Art Zen Shuriken. I was able to try out some of those techniques, but besides that, I was not able to get a single match because the matchmaking system in this game is dog shit trash. It is the worst matchmaking system I have well, I can't really say I have seen, but it is bad. It's so bad. And this is called an open beta. Now, if you've been paying attention to the development cycles of games nowadays, we have alpha phase, closed beta phase, and during those closed beta phase there are multiple phases of it. So there's closed beta 1, closed beta 2, closed beta 3, and then there's open beta phase, which is like a step before the game actually comes out. You can have maybe 1 or 2 open beta phases, you know, between from the time the open beta was released to when the game comes out. You can have maybe 1 or 2, but calling this game, well, calling whatever they released an open beta phase gave me zero confidence that this game is going to be good when it releases. Like, I made a tweet that, like, Jesus Christ, I can't even speak right now. I made a tweet during the downtime of the open beta of Shinobi Strikers, like, just sharing my frustration with this game. And you know, my Twitter, which is at Extreme Sonic, if you want to go check it out, it's not usually popping. I can admit that easily. It's not usually popping, but you know, this tweet actually started gathering some few likes. So I can see that I'm not the only one frustrated by this, because I wrote, let me just go find this tweet right now. So I wrote down, it's been almost 9 hours since the Shinobi Strike open beta was released to the public. It's still plagued with servers and matchmaking issues, and what actually pissed me off even more is that Bandai Namco did not, at least after 3 hours of waiting or 4 hours of waiting, or even to be more considerate, 2 hours of waiting, they couldn't just post something saying, hey guys, we understand there's an issue with the closed beta, no, open beta, give us some time, let's try and work it out. That would have helped me settle down a little bit, but we had to wait for quite some time before we actually heard something from Bandai Namco. After those hours went down, they just couldn't fix it. And the worst part, the icing on the fucking cake, they didn't even try to extend the open beta. Now, I'm thinking about this. I'm trying to think about this logically. Maybe they saw no point in extending the deadline because it could probably do more damage to the game's name or something like that. Or they simply just said it. They simply just said, fuck it, I'm just gonna close the beta. There's no point continuing on. It's already been done. The damage has been done. No one's gonna buy the game. Let's just shut it down completely. It's so stupid, bro. It's not stupid. I'm just mad. I'm actually just genuinely mad because I'm a huge fan of Naruto. I grew up watching Naruto. Man, I watched Naruto, you know, growing up. I know he's a fictional character, I know this very well, but I watched this man go from a little bitch ass little boy to a powerful shinobi who's now the Hokage of the entire village. Like, I have invested my own time into this series, so you can understand I'm a little bit ticked off that they're trying. I know they're trying to be innovative, I know they're trying to try something new, but I don't know. And then the marketing in this game is so bad. I know I've mentioned this already, and I know I'm jumping around with my kind of me trying to make sense of this video, but the marketing is so bad. Like, I have forgotten about this game, and I guarantee you, if I hadn't gone on Facebook, because I rarely go on Facebook anymore, if I hadn't gone on Facebook to check something, I would not have even realized that the open beta was going on. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't have known. But yeah, like, I'm actually just very like frustrated in this game. Oh yeah, continuing on with that tweet, I said that and they expect us to fork over cash when the game releases. Like I don't understand, bro. It's not realistic for us to think that they're going to fix this game when the game releases. Look at Fighters, for example. Fighters has had what, 2-3 betas, and in each beta, one of the biggest complaints was that the matchmaking in that game was bad. The servers was bad. You keep getting kicked out from matches. People thought, oh, you know what, it's gonna be fine. When the game releases, they're gonna fix it. The game releases, and it doesn't fix shit. It takes them like a good ass 2-3 weeks for them to address this, and the patch is coming out in March. So it's gonna be like a complete month of shit ass matchmaking before the people behind Fighters actually fix the game. Like, I'm not shitting on Fighters, but I am going to be real. I'm gonna call out what I see basically. And the game is fantastic, but the online service is fucking trash sometimes. Now we have Shinobi Strikers, who's better. The first beta was actually working pretty well, but that was only because only a handful of people were able to access the closed beta. I believe they had a limit of 5,000 people, so only 5,000 people, which was a very small number compared to the huge amount of fans that do enjoy Naruto, were able to participate. Now you have the open beta, which kind of like emulated pretty much a more realistic idea of how the servers will be able to deal with the amount of people flooding in to the servers, and it just was bad. It just was bad, bro. It was bad. Oh, it was so bad. Yeah, I have no faith in this game. Like, I was actually one of the few people who supported this game as soon as it released. Like, even when the game was first announced and the leaked trailer came out, I knew from that on that this game is heading to a very rough path in terms of convincing people that this game is going to be good. You know what I mean? So, but I was one of the few people who said, give this game a chance. We don't know what we don't know. Like, we have to wait and see how the game is gonna be once it releases. And each time, they keep making me look like a fucking idiot, because the people who hated on this game have more confidence in, you know, just bulging out that, hey, I was right, this game is going to be trash, and it's looking like it's going to be trash. I don't want this game to be trash. I want to be able to create my own Shinobi. I want to have fun. I don't care about combos or, you know, like, I don't care about combos. A lot of people seem to focus about combos. I don't really care about combos right now. I just want to be able just to create my own Shinobi and just have fun. I just want to have fun. Like, the same thing that I did with Xenoverse 2. I didn't really care too much about it being competitive, because from the moment we saw Xenoverse 2, it was never competitive. People want to take it competitively because they just want to, but for me, it was just a fun game that allowed me to create my own Saiyan and go on adventures and interact with the main cast of the Dragon Ball universe. It was a fun game, and I want to be able to like replicate that experience in Shinobi Strikers. But I don't know, man. Like, this game is not looking like a $60 game. It's looking more like a $29.99, $29.99 game, like, at this point. Like, Jesus Christ, bro, like, come on. I don't know what to think anymore. Let me know what you guys think about this game. I personally don't know how this game is gonna be handled in the next couple of months. I truly believe that this game needs to be delayed. It has to be delayed. Like, I don't see it releasing in 2018 or 2018 and having a very successful launch. It's not going to happen unless they pull some type of miracle. Unless the developers of Shinobi Strikers somehow manage to gather up the spirits of Azura and Indra and Kaguya and use that ability to kind of perform a miracle to just make this game be amazing on launch. It's not gonna happen. It needs to be delayed. It really needs to be delayed. 2019 seems to be like the perfect date for it to release. I would like it to be released in 2020. They could push up the graphics, they could push up some new mechanics, they could just really work on the networking of this game. They could really just heavily focus on the network issues, on the matchmaking in particular needs to be fixed completely. The camera in this game, I've watched a couple of gameplays here and there. It's still wonky, but they've improved it a little bit. Now certain jutsus don't track as powerfully as they used to, like for example the lightning blade or Chidori. If you haven't kind of put a lock on a character, you would still be able to hit this guy miles away. Now it doesn't really work like that. I can see improvement based on the videos that I've seen. If you guys want to watch a particular channel that's been doing great analysis of Shinobi Strikers, there's a channel called TGN Anime, and it's hosted by Globuko. I don't know how to say his name, like he has a weird name, but just type in TGN Anime on YouTube, you'll see it. This guy's been doing a bunch of Shinobi Strikers videos. Like, he is as enthusiastic about the game as I am, well, as I used to be. Now I'm like sitting here like, if this game releases, whatever. Oh yeah, and another thing, this game it simply cannot release alongside another title. It doesn't matter what the title is at this point. It cannot release alongside another title. It has to release during the dry season, because that's when it'll probably succeed the most. If it releases besides God of War, The Last of Us 2, anything, if it releases besides anything, it will fucking fail hardcore. I mean, look at the Cydia Final Fantasy NT. How in the hell were you expecting to compete with Monster Hunter World and Dragon Ball FighterZ? They should have pushed this game back to a more empty free period. Now no one's playing it. Well, people are playing it. I want to pick it up eventually, but I'm kind of afraid that the online community is probably dying at this point. I mean, like, FighterZ had on Steam, FighterZ peaked about 44,000 concurrent players. Now it's kind of like 2,000, 1,000, similar to Xenoverse 2 at this point. So FighterZ don't really last that long, because when people buy the game, they buy it for the hype, they buy it because they want to try some new games. Streamers want to buy it because they want to be able to play something new, and after a week or two, all the really casual players are gonna drop it because they've already gotten the enjoyment out of it, they've gotten their time out of the game, and all the hardcore players who want to perfect their art, who want to perfect their combos, they'll stay on. So yeah, but obviously those people will come back once the DLC drops and stuff like that. But basically, back to Shinobi Strikers. How do you guys feel about it? How do you guys feel about Shinobi Strikers right now after experiencing both betas? Like, I was able to play the closed beta, and I enjoyed my time in that closed beta. So this is why it's so frustrating for me. When I played the closed beta, I was one of those people who was like, I'll see how it is and I'll make my judgment once I play it. And once I did, it was super fun. It was so fun. Like, I had one match where the connection was perfect, everything was perfect, and I was able to see just how fun this game can be when everything just works. Do you know what I mean? Like, I had 1 or 2 matches, so I was able to like really enjoy this game. So, but that was because there was only like 5,000 people allowed to participate in that closed beta. Now you have an open beta, which kind of like emulate or whatever the realistic expectation of this game. Like, I don't know how to word this thing. Basically, I'm saying like it gives us a more realistic view as how the servers can handle a huge wave of people coming in. So yeah. Also, like, they need to, like I said before, they need to really fix matchmaking. Matchmaking needs to be fixed. It is horribly bad. Horribly bad. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. Like, I don't understand how matchmaking can be bad. And you know what? I know this is a rant, but I don't want to go too into it, but I have to go into it. How in the hell can you, like, Jesus Christ, this game is reliant for online. It is reliant on online connectivity, because there is no offline stuff to do in this game. I believe everything is supposed to be online. You can join in with your friends online. Everything about this game is online. So if they can't even get the matchmaking right, holy shit, this game is gonna fail. It's gonna fucking fail. It's going to fail. Also, another thing, they need to do a better job at marketing this game. Holy shit, how can they be so bad at this? Why does it feel like they don't care about the game? Every time I see some marketing material about this game, it comes off as, I just don't give a fuck about this game. We're just gonna release it, grab as many cash as we possibly can, and then fucking dip. Like fucking the guy from DayZ. That's how it feels. That's how it fucking feels, man. It feels like that sometimes. Look at Fighters sometimes, like Fighter Z on Fighters. Jesus Christ, I can't believe I just said Fighter Z. Jesus. Fighters. Look at Fighters. Their marketing and advertising was pure perfection. Yes, I can say easily that the recent teasers for Broly and Bardock was annoying as hell, because I really don't care for 6 seconds trailers, but it made me interested. I saw Bardock, I was like, shit. I saw Broly, I was like, God, what the fuck is Broly's intro? Because let's face it, Broly has some really dope ass intros that they could have used. Like him turning from his base form Super Saiyan to his legendary Super Saiyan status. They could have done that easily. Maybe they're saving it so if I run into, actually they can't be doing that, because everyone is exactly the same no matter who they're facing. It's just the dialogue is different. So him sliding in, I mean, come on, they could have done better. They could have him explode in power, like just the way he did it in the movie, and that would have been perfect. But anyways, they could have probably saved that for a moveset or something. I don't know. Anyways, what I'm saying is the marketing for Fighters was brilliant. For Naruto Shinobi Strikers, it's bad. The trailers never really seem hype. Nothing ever seems hype with this game. This game has been bland since its initial release. That's the big issues I have with this game. The marketing is just fucking bad. Like, how do you make it bad? It's Naruto. You can't go from Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm series to this. How do you fucking nosedive like that? How do you nosedive like that? Jeez, how do you do that? You don't. And you know what's funny actually? Because as I'm saying this, I just realized I actually made this exact topic on a video. I made a video saying to people, do not expect. I'm laughing because I'm literally just slapping myself in the face. I literally made a video saying, don't expect the next series of Naruto games to be as good as the Storm series. And here I am complaining because, you know, it's one thing to say it, but it's another thing to just accept it. Because I'm a huge Naruto fan, boy. We are all huge Naruto fans. And I know a lot of people are shitting on this game, they're calling it trash, but it's like with the Sonic fanbase. The Sonic community will call a Sonic game trash, not because they want to hate on the game, because they're frustrated that it could have been better. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's a hardcore criticism for something that you care about. So that's what I'm doing. I care about the Naruto franchise, the video game franchise, so it really fucking bothers me that this is a huge IP. Naruto is a huge IP, both in the Japanese market and internationally wise. It's a huge IP. So it's very frustrating that you know, instead of going above the standard that Storm has set, well, like, I'm not expecting it to like surpass it or anything like that. I know I just said it should go above it, but I'm not expecting it realistically to surpass Storm in any sense. But I don't want it to be like Storm is like up here and then this game goes all the way down, like it crashes through the fucking floor and goes straight to hell. That's exactly how it feels in terms of the quality, in terms of the marketing, in terms of the matchmaking, in terms of everything. 20 minutes and I'm still talking about this game. I'm gonna end this video here. Let me know how you guys feel about it. I'm so frustrated. It's so annoying to see an IP like this being handled so poorly. Like, I know I'm saying this, and I know that the developers for Shinobi Strikers, they're trying their best. They want to be innovative, which is something I agree with. Being innovative is important because it helps you move forward. It helps you kind of like reach a new boundaries that you wouldn't be able to reach with a previous structure. But please, for the love of God, fix the matchmaking above anything else. Screw the graphics, screw adding in some new game modes at the moment, screw pretty much anything. Just fix the matchmaking, because if that fails, this game will fail, and I will encourage everyone to refund this game as soon as possible. I wanna say don't pre-order it, but let's face it, if you tell people don't do something, they'll do it the opposite. So it's your money, do what you wanna do. I'm not gonna pre-order this game until they have another open beta. They have to have 2 open betas to convince me that this game is fixed. 2, not 1, 2 open betas. And I do not want to see the release date for this game to be anywhere in June, July, or August. It's either December, November, or next year. That's the options. Anyways, I'm Shinobi Sonic. Wow, this alarm is actually pissing me off. And I just realized that it's gonna be in the video as well. Well, yeah. Anyways, I'm sorry about the alarm. Anyways, I'm Shinobi Sonic. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.